going on, y'all? This is your boy Casey Phil, King Self for Life. Finally here to give you my honest review about yesterday's Rampage episode. Man, I can't believe we already in episode 6. It's been 6 episodes of Rampage. Man, let me tell you something. Y'all know me. I was hard on Rampage because I was saying I wasn't feeling the last couple of episodes of Rampage. This was an excellent episode. Now, there was a couple of things on the show I didn't like. I'm going to talk about them. But for the most part, I enjoyed everything that I see. Let's go ahead and let's break this episode down. We open up the show. We got Excalibur, Taz, Chris Jericho, and none of them, my boy Ricky Starks on commentary. You know where Ricky Starks is on commentary. He's on commentary not only flexing the FTW title, he started talking crap about CM Punk, about what he did, and he started talking crap about Brian Cage. Let me tell y'all something. Brian Cage, man, I can't even explain him no more. I can't even talk about where I feel like he's at right now. Dude feels so hard, man. It don't even make no sense. He was on top of his game in Lucha Underground and Impact, and now, I don't know. I can't even call it, man. Then he opened up his mouth talking some bull jive. I'm not even finna go into details on the bull jive he was talking about. But if you just type in his name, you'll see the goofy, the foolishness that he was talking about. We open up the show. AEW Tag Team Championship match on the line. The Lucha Bros with Alex Abrahantes versus the Butcher the Blade with Matt Hardy and Gru out there ringside. This was a great tag team match. Cats was all over the place doing all kind of crazy stuff. Excellent match from both of these groups. I'm going to talk about the finish. Now, somehow Penta's mask got caught in the rings. I don't know how he got caught up in the ropes. I was trying to pay attention, like, how did his mask get caught in the ropes? Somehow it got caught in the ropes. Phoenix was in some serious trouble. How the heck are they going to get out of this? My man Penta sacrificed his mask, got up out of his mask, covered his face, sweet chin music, I think it was the Blade. Ray Phoenix does the move, 1, 2, 3, they retain their titles. Matt Hardy and company is upset. The whole HFO crew started beating the brakes off of them. Even Private Party come out there. They came out late. I don't know where they was at. They started jumping. Then who comes to the rescue? Proud and Powerful. They are a slow burn trying to get you ready for the next feud because Proud and Powerful will be your next AEW Tag Team Champions. It's like the story just writes itself. They came out to the rescue to save them. And that's basically how that segment went off. Good segment. Very good for opener segment. That's exactly what we needed. Then we got a little vignette interview with Kenny Omega sitting down talking about Bryan Danielson and the same vice versa. Bryan Danielson was talking about Kenny Omega because the two of them talking about their match that they about to go at it. I've never seen these two clowns go at it, but the way how they hyping this match up, I want to see these two cats go out there and give us the best wrestling match they can possibly give us. Daniel Bryan is one of the best wrestlers in the game right now. Kenny Omega, if not by far, is the greatest wrestler, quote unquote. That's what everybody says. Greatest. Kenny Omega, Daniel Bryan. I want to see these clowns go at it, and I want to see them give it they all. I want to see these cats go tear each other lip from lip. Basically, that's what this segment was about. Kenny Omega called that man the underdog. Daniel Bryan said, I know a lot of these people don't really understand what I'm about to bring to the table. He said the fans, they're going to love it, but it's going to be scary for the wrestlers in the back. And Omega said he vows to make sure that this Cinderella story does not have a happy ending. Well, let me tell you something about this. Neither man can lose this match. None of them can lose this match. Kenny Omega is the AEW champion. Daniel Bryan hasn't even wrestled yet on AEW. I have no idea what kind of buffoonery is going to happen. Maybe the best thing they do is a time limit draw for this match. I mean, I know fans probably going to be upset, but you kind of like, which way do you go? I can't even call it. I cannot call this matchup. I want to say Kenny Omega is going to win this match, but I don't know. I can't call it, man. I can't. Kenny does not need to lose this match, and neither does Bryan. Neither one of them. Good segment. Excellent. Now, let me tell you something. This match is not good. But I understand why this matchup took place. They got the feud going on. Anna Jay is just getting her feet wet again because she's coming back from rotator cuff surgery. Taya got beat by the Bunny last week. So Anna Jay is coming to defend her friend. Meanwhile, Penelope Ford is out there to support the bunny because all of them seems to have gotten in cahoots with Matt Hardy now. So, oh yeah, Matt Hardy was right back out there again. It was like Matt Hardy, what was the point of him going back out when he knew he was going to have to come right back out for this match? This basically was just both girls throwing each other around. It really wasn't a match. I understand Bunny's not the best wrestler right now, but I got why they put Anna Jay with her, because they know that Anna Jay is trying to, like I said, she's trying to get her feet wet again. She's trying to get momentum back into wrestling because she, you know, she got to get them shoulders right. And she was definitely focusing huge on the shoulder. If you saw how she was basically throwing her around, they was trying to give you a little storytelling. You know, I like that. That was fine. I was cool with that. But at the end, with the distraction from Penelope Ford, it cost the bunny because Anna Jay was able to roll her up. Because Tay, she pulled it down, so she was too busy. Bunny was too busy looking at what was going on outside the ring. She wasn't paying attention to Anna Jay, and she ended up rolling her up. Got the 1-2-3 pin. Where after what took place, they was trying to jump Anna Jay. Tay tried to get up in there, but what happened? Penelope Ford popped out the woodwork with a brass knuckle, and she laid them both out. So this tells me that there will be a tag team match with these ladies coming soon, because this feud is nowhere near over. Now I know a lot of people really they're not feeling it, and I get it. Like I said, the best wrestler out of all four of them is Tay Conti. Tay is the best one out of all four. Anna Jay is trying to get her feet wet. Penelope Ford, for me, I think she's okay. And we know the bunny, she needs work. We understand that. But like I said, they tried to tell a story. They tried to do a little something. You know, it is what it is, you know. But like I said, I like that Tony Khan is doing. He wants to give these girls opportunity. You know, and I seen some cats say that this match should have possibly been on Dark. I understand why you felt that way. But it's a story. You know, it's been spewing. They've been doing it. So why not go ahead and throw it on Rampage, you know? Now this segment right here for me, this oh my goodness. My boy Powerhouse Will Hobbs. But man, I'm telling y'all, 2022, 2023, look out. Look out, folks. My man Will Hobbs cut a promo tonight. Yesterday. Man, he cut a promo. And I was sitting up there saying to myself, hanging around Taz has rubbed off on him. I say his presence. I'm like, the man he's coming into his own zone. And I'm like, that's what we want. Our people been crying about AEW not pushing no black folk. This is what we want, folk. Will Hobbs responded, or he gave his explanation to what he did to CM Punk. And he said this. He said, look, he said, I'm the man that should possibly, this fool, he shouldn't even came back. I'll make him go away for another 7 years. And he said that with such confidence, man. You could feel everything he said. I said, this is what we wanted from Will Hobbs all along. I said, man, who is Will Hobbs? And my man is coming out left and right. My man is going at it, telling you the bold-faced truth. I said, this is what I'm talking about. I said, man, when he cut that promo, I said, y'all, let that man stay under Taz's leadership for a little bit longer. Listen to Taz. Taz give him the bulletin points on what to say, how to give his delivery. Come on, I'm telling you, that man is gonna be another walking talking promo. I said that's what I'm talking about. Then you know what he's gonna bring to the table in the ring. Now, the match itself is taking place next week on this stacked Rampage episode. This is what I was talking about when I said who's going to do the carrying in this match. Who is going to carry this match? Because that's what it's all about. Both Hobbs and CM Punk going to work together to where it is. And I know my man Jeff don't like this terminology. He don't like 50-50 booking. But when you got somebody who is like a Will Hobbs that's still working on his wrestling ability, because my man can beat the brakes off of anybody. Then you got somebody like a CM Punk who ain't wrestled in dang that 7 years. He finally got his first match off with Darby Allin. Now he got his first television match in 7 years, and the man he chose is none other than Will Hobbs. That's a testament to my boy Will Hobbs. That is a testament. Man, I'm looking forward to this, man. I hope they go at whatever they doing. I hope they sitting down, talking over what they plan on doing, and then they go out there and they give us the best match that they could possibly give. I guess that's all we want. Excellent segment, man. Will Hobbs said what he had to say. He said, "I see your butt on Friday." I said, "Go ahead, man. Talk your junk, man. Talk." There you go. Once again, Matt Hardy all over the show. Matt Hardy would stay. Matt Hardy dominated the show. He dominated this episode of Rampage. He was on there in about 3 or 4 different segments. He was out there complaining and talking about he's tired of all this foolishness that OC has been causing him, all this stress and all this drama, and he can't wait to cut this boy's hair. He said this makes absolutely no sense. HFO is 0-2 against Orange Cassidy and Company, and we're not going to play around. Then he spotted some dude that was definitely a plant. Big dude that was supposed to be dressed up like Orange Cassidy. He had Jack Evans go pull that man. First of all, he punched him. He pulled him into the ring. And then both him and Matt Hardy started cutting the boy's hair. Then that's when Orange Cassidy came out there to try to save the day. Y'all, I'm going to be 100% with you. I like Matt. I like OC. This feud ain't going nowhere for me. I want this feud to be over with. I want this feud to end. Whoever end up getting their hair cut, after they get their hair cut, let this feud die. I don't want to see it no more. Like I said, let everybody go get a fresh start dealing with somebody else. Oh, excuse me. Now, segment of the whole show. Ruby Soho, Dr. DMD Brit Baker. Oh my goodness. These ladies, man, this is what you want, y'all. This is what you want. This is what we've been clamoring for when it comes to the women. We want the women to be treated just like the men. We want the women to feel like they matches matter. And with Tony Khan delivered with this segment, with both of the ladies, Ruby Soho coming out there going hard. She went hard at DMD. DMD tried to come hard, but it wasn't like the blow that she gave her when she said what she said. And basically, even Dr. DMD, she had to laugh because she knows she wasn't lying. Let me go ahead and read exactly what it started. So they in the ring, and she said Ruby Soho is basically trying to figure herself out. She changes her name. She changes her hair, desperate to fit in. But AEW residents then says everyone knows who she is. And then in response, Soho tells Baker she shoves who she is down the fans' throats. Soho states Baker is wrong because she knows who she is and she doesn't have the freedom to prove it yet. Soho says Baker is self-centered and she's just a broad who banging some dude in the back. That was the segment right there. The whole audience popped. I'm telling you, man, listen. The facial reaction that Brit gave, she knows she wasn't lying. When she said that about her, she smirked. She smirked, and man, when she said that, I was like, oh, I was gone. I said that was cold. That was cold. I said, with the delivery that these two girls is going at it, I said, this is what we want with their matchup that's going to take place at Grand Slam next week. I want to see Ruby Soho. I want to see Mrs. Brit Baker go at it. I want to see them girls tear each other up limb from limb. I want to see them girls wrestle. I want this to be one after we finish this match. I want us all to say this is one of the best women's matches on AEW history. That's what we want to say. We don't want to walk away and say, it was okay, but it could have been better. We want to say this is the best women's match we've seen. This is what we want. Tony Khan is actually giving these girls meaning. Why does the AEW Women's Championship matter? Why do the women's segments matter? And that's exactly what he was able to deliver with this situation because it was off the chain. I loved it. Both girls said what they had to say. She talked about Ruby. Basically, she got fired, which is true. Sure, they get fired, but then she clapped right back. She said, but getting fired was the best thing that ever happened to me. She stayed Baker's head is so far off Tony Khan's butt, challenged Val to take the title from her, and then that's when they started trying to fight each other. Listen, the segment was great. This is what we want. We want the women's segments to matter. Why should we care about Ruby Soho? Why should we care about Dr. DMD? Tony Khan delivered. Excellent job, ladies. Y'all did your thing. Now, here we go again. I think this was perfect now. Because remember what I was complaining? I think I was complaining about Mark Henry's segments is because Mark Henry would not only be on commentary, then he would go run in the back, interview somebody. Then later on, he'll do the picture by picture, side by side with him in the middle. I think Tony Khan did the right move by only having Mark Henry do that one segment. I believe that was great. I think with Mark Henry doing that segment, I think that's perfect. That is perfect. They did the segment. He asked Fuego del Sol about him putting his car on the line. And he said, yeah, I put my car on the line because I got enough trust that I'm going to get Miro on his head. I'm going to do the DDT. And then Miro responded and said, listen, I already redeemed you, but once I'm going to redeem you again, and I'm going to take that car. You making a terrible mistake, boy. But she wasn't lying. I said it was straight stupid. When I heard that man was putting his car on the line, I said, why? I said, I'm a huge Fuego del Sol fan, but I said, man, you know he about to be Carlos now. Sure enough, that's exactly what happened. The match was a great match because it's all about Miro's championship run. Fuego del Sol is the baby face who was the goofy to put his car on the line. Yes, he did get him on his head like he said he would, but you know what's going to happen. Miro put him in that move. That match, it was done. Then afterwards, he put him in the move again. But instead, he put the key to the car. He shoved it down his throat and then pulled him back. That's when his homeboy, Sammy Guevara, came running up out there. Sammy Guevara came out there, got him up out of the situation. Then he did the move. He did the knee strike, laid out Miro, and left his title right there. He looked at it, he started lifting it up. This feud is going to be great. I just don't know when we pull the trigger. Do we wait to full gear and pull the trigger? What did we do? Because Miro's not losing that title no time soon. Miro's on fire. And here's the thing. If y'all notice, Kip Sabian has made his return, but he hasn't made his return to TV. This fool is running around with a box on his head. I don't know what they're trying to do with this. I can't even call it. I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know. But he's running around here with this box on his head with a question mark. I don't know. I don't even know what that means. Is that going to be the reason why that man ended up losing the title when the time comes? You know, I don't know. But I'm looking forward to this match. And ladies and gentlemen, that was AEW Rampage. This was one of their best episodes they produced. I said the goofy things that I didn't like. But overall, man, I was happy with what I seen yesterday. And that's it, man. Yeah, what y'all think? Hit the comment section up. Tell me what y'all thought about the show. Like the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. You know what you're going to get when you come to KCFL King Self for Life Wrestling Takes. You're going to get that real. Like I said, I want to be able to elaborate my words better without stuttering or anything like that. Like I said, I always come to y'all correct. I don't disrespect nobody. Like I said, the only time I get ticked off is when I see certain things that take place on the show or in the IWC that makes absolutely no sense. I'm calling the foolishness out. I will always call that stuff out. I don't give a care what people got to say. I'm going to tell you the bold-faced truth. Hey, this your boy KCFL King Self for Life Wrestling Saints. I'll let your boy. I'm gone.